Hey, good evening. Happy Sunday. If we haven't met before, my name is Kaylin, and I like to set aside some time every Sunday evening to create a space for us to get together, do some meditation, do some spiritual work, and to connect. So if we haven't met before, this is super casual. I try to select a theme for the week for us to focus on. Feel free to relax, get comfortable. You can sit up, sit back, lay down, do whatever feels good for you. I am sitting outside. It's a little bit rainy, so if the rain gets a little intense, my apologies. I hope you're able to still hear me. We're going to begin by just taking a few deep breaths. So if you want, you can place your hands on your chest, on your belly, or just on your lap. And allow yourself to just breathe and be. Notice how you're feeling, notice how you're doing. Notice what's going on for you. Notice how your chest moves, notice how your belly moves. And we're gonna just take a couple sighs. So when you're ready, inhale deep. Letting it out. One more. Good. And remind yourself that there's nothing else you need to be doing right now. This is your time for you. So let go of your day, let go of your week, let go of your text messages and status updates, and just allow yourself to be here. Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. So take a moment to allow yourself to just settle in. Allow yourself to be with whatever is coming up for you today. Whatever feelings, whatever emotions, whatever sensations in your body, whatever is happening is welcome. And allow yourself to find simplicity. Allow yourself to find relaxation. And allow yourself to just be. We spend so much of our day doing. Can you just be here? What does it feel like to allow yourself to just settle? Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. ahead and place your hands right over the center of your chest, right at the heart. And then breathe into this space behind the hands. With every inhale, feel this heart center expand with prana, expand with life force, energy. This is our home, this is our center. This is where our consciousness exists. It's a lot easier to tap into a state of forgiveness and moving on when we're feeling really centered in ourselves. When we're feeling quite good about where we are and what's happening. So I invite you to continue to breathe into this heart space, to breathe into the middle of your chest. And let's talk a little bit about forgiveness. Oftentimes, forgiveness is a multi-level experience. We have to forgive the person or the situation that we felt did us wrong. We have to forgive ourselves for not doing better, not extraditing ourselves from the situation. We have to forgive the cosmos for our, having this kind of karma. Why would this be God's will? We have to forgive the people in our past that set us up for this. It can be very difficult to do. So we're going to start with the one that is closest to home. I forgive myself for not doing more, for not doing better, for not being able to protect myself from pain and suffering. I forgive myself for whatever I feel I've done wrong. I invite myself to recognize that perhaps given the situation, I did all I could do. Given my level of fatigue or hunger or frustration or stress, perhaps I did what I could. Not as much as I would have liked or as much as I could have done in another situation, but perhaps at that moment I was doing what I could do. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. How does that make you feel? Is it challenging? Is it reassuring? What's your experience of it? Next, we move on to the people or the situation that we found so challenging. Similarly, I forgive those who were probably doing the best they could given their situation, given whatever it is that they had going on that I may be partially aware or unaware of, or given what they had to go through, I forgive them. I forgive them for not meeting my expectations or how I would have liked to have been held. I forgive them for not behaving with more kindness or integrity, love, compassion. I forgive them for not remembering their humanity or mine or others. I forgive them. I forgive them. I forgive them. Moving on to the situation in general, the cosmos, the events that led us into this area. I relinquish, I let go of my anger at God, at the universe, at karma. I forgive the world for putting me in this situation. I forgive the forces greater than myself that led me into this space of discomfort. I forgive the people in my past who did not prepare me well enough to handle this situation as well as I would have liked. I forgive the world. I forgive everyone. And then, and this part might be a little challenging depending on where you are in your journey, I'm going to say thank you. I'm going to say thank you to myself, to the people who wronged me, to the universe, for leading me into this situation where I have learned something. I have grown in some way. I have been taught a lesson that maybe I didn't want to learn, but I rather needed to. Because no matter what challenges face us, if we embrace them, if we lean into the discomfort, ultimately it will increase our humanity. It will increase our comfort in the world. It will increase our joy through which we live. Pain and pleasure are often just the opposite sides of the same coin. One of my favorite quotes goes something like, suffering carves a channel that the river of joy will later flow through. You are able to experience joy to the depth you've experienced sorrow. Is not the flute that plays the soothing music, not the same stick that has been hollowed by grief. Is not the cup that holds your wine, not the same vessel that was once fired in a potter's oven. sorrow and joy are often great friends. And so if we can let go of our rage, let go of our anger, let go of our victimhood, and just say thank you. Thank you for the compassion. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the resilience. Thank you for the strength that you taught me. It becomes a lot easier to move on. Thank you. Thank you for the pain you caused, because it helped me grow. If you've watched my channel before, you knew that I spent most of my young life being relentlessly bullied by my peers, so that I spent most days in tears. And it was such a relief when I reached a point in my healing journey where I could legitimately have gratitude for those people because they made me who I was. They taught me deep compassion. They taught me respect for life. They taught me a deep sense of brotherhood, of connecting with somebody else's suffering. Empathy. I am grateful to my tormentors because they were the gift that helped me open. And so many of us, especially here in America, don't hold that view. We view people as being bad, situations as being bad, and just something to be endured and move on from. But until we've expressed our feelings, until we've sat with them, until we've offered forgiveness, offered gratitude, offered love, then it's very difficult to actually move on. But if through these techniques you are able to truly love everyone, embrace everything that comes into your life, even if it's very uncomfortable, ultimately, it will lead to a much greater state of experience. So that's my wish for you. May you reach a point where you're able to kiss your captor and say thank you. Are you able to love the person who has hurt you most? And still, no matter how much pain you're in, still dance enthusiastically. Because you're alive. Because you've grown. And because if you work through rage and grief and anger and disappointment successfully, those difficult emotions will crack you open rather than shut you down. That is my wish for you. Thank you all so much for taking this time out of your busy life. If this brought up anything for you and you want to type in any questions, feel free. You're also always welcome to reach out to me through DMs or via email. I try my best to reply to everybody as best as I'm able, so please don't hesitate to reach out. And if this was meaningful to you, feel free to also drop a comment below and let us know. If you ever have any special requests for topics of conversation or a video you'd like to see me create, also let me know about that as well. I always try to do at least one edited video a week, and then one live meditation every week here on Sundays. So however I can best serve you and assist you, just let me know. I always try to help. But otherwise, I will be here again next Sunday. I hope you have a fabulous week, and I look forward to connecting with you all more soon. So thank you all so much for being here. Much love and blessings to you. If you ever need anything, don't hesitate to reach out, and I hope this was useful for you on your journey. Thanks, guys.